begin what's trending in Rivers State, where the state's administrator, Vice Admiral Ibas on Sunday issued a powerful call for peace as the state transitions back to democratic governance following recently concluded local government elections. While speaking during a Thanksgiving service, Ibas urged Rivers people to abandon political rivalry and personal interest in favor of lasting peace and development.
Rivers people must rise above bitterness, rivalry, and self-interest to pursue the greater good of our state. The progress and prosperity of Rivers State must be placed above personal and/or partisan interest. I make a special appeal to our political actors: shade your sword. Politics must never be an excuse to destroy the very state we are called to serve. To our youth, you are the strength of Rivers State. Do not allow yourselves to be used as tools for violence.
Well, I mean, you know, RUFAI, Ibas's call for unity is crucial in healing political wounds and, of course, rebuilding trust between communities that have been torn apart by electoral violence. And, of course, you know, the partisanship that has been rocking Rivers State for a while. So let me take some tweets, because obviously you know that there will be reactions to this Thanksgiving service as well. This is from D1, who wrote, anybody who values his peace should avoid meddling in Fubara's issue with both Wike and Tinubu going forward. The guy will not send you if you try to support or defend him in any way. Are you guys listening?
We're listening. Yes,
he has been reinstated. Let him face his work and his relationship with his Oga. Well, Mezie wrote, Tinubu said he boycotted the Constitution of Nigeria to appoint Ibas as sole administrator of Rivers State in a democracy because of heightening insecurity in Rivers. This is almost 6 months, and we haven't seen Ibas in any security scene in Rivers State. The only thing we've been seeing is that a man sent on a mission to tackle insecurity is now writing off billions from government coffers to only God knows where. Someone sent on a mission to tackle insecurity hasn't caught one criminal in the last 6 months. Fair point. But he has conducted a local government election, which is nowhere near the insecurity he said he came to tackle. I don't blame them. I blame Nigerians who don't want to take actions. This is 21st century, and responsible citizens all around the world are waking up to taking drastic actions to stop corrupt politicians. Of course, Nigerians are going to speak because there's so much, awareness. There's so much talk about, young Nigerians taking up, the democratic process and all of that. But in the meantime, there's a video before I come to you that has now made the rounds in which we saw Ibas and his wife dancing and singing praises during that Thanksgiving celebration. Let's take a look. We had a longer video, but they were saying, Ibas is just looking around. What's happening? It was just the wife's side. But of course, Thanksgiving. Bye, go ahead. The wife is dancing.
Won't she?
RUFAI on
First
fire.
lady is sweet.
Okay, so for me,
She was first lady though.
yes, so
She didn't even have a title.
She was
wife of Solar.
Wife of Solar
administrator.
Yeah. See, for me, I speak to a lot of government people, and the argument they made when the state of emergency happened was the fact that they even used to say Fubara. I totally condemn that argument. You used to say Fubara, but you created an aberration of the democratic institution. I don't want such a demo. I would have preferred Wike should have done his worst to Fubara. And please, for the opportune time, we are not fighting for Fubara. Fubara is too inconsequential in what we are fighting for. What we are fighting for is the sanctity of the office of the governor. Because Wike that is doing it today, nobody dares do that to him when he was governor. Whatever agreements Fubara and Wike had in their closets, that's their business. But as long as Fubara was already the governor, that seat we're fighting for. And for me, it's a fair fight of principle. Just like I lent my voice in favor of Governor Sanwo-Olu when he was facing his own with those above and the Lagos State House of Assembly matter. The speaker. Do I disagree with Governor Sanwo-Olu? Yes, we don't agree on some things. We agree on some things. But for Fubara is not the bone of contention because Fubara will come and he will go. But if you start to desecrate the seat of the governor because it doesn't favor you, then that's what I have something against. And that's why I was talking about institutions. So on that score, it will have been beneficial for even Fubara to have been impeached. Let's see how the process pans out, rather than say you were saving him by putting a state of emergency. So is it what you are saying invariably, as the state of emergency now become a play tool in the hands of politicians that if you want to settle the score and say, okay, let me hold your hand for the other one while he conducts his local government elections, we'll quickly declare state of emergency. You know, it's such a joke, and that's why some groups are already saying because Matawale and Dauda are fighting in Zamfara, declare state of emergency. You can see the joke our democracy has become. And these are the vestiges of demonstration of grace in state affairs.
All right.
I yield the floor.
All right, then. Well, the Minister of Women's Affairs, Imam Sulaiman Ibrahim, has met with staff members following their protests over poor welfare and working conditions. During a town hall meeting, the minister pledged renewed commitment to staff well-being and called for unity and dialogue. In response, union representatives acknowledged that the protests had been misdirected and pledged renewed support for the minister. Well, in a gesture of goodwill during the meeting, the minister announced some palliatives that each worker present there would get. Even they'll receive 50 kg bag of rice. Let's take a look.
This meeting would have held on Wednesday if only I had the lift to go downstairs after my emergency meeting with the UAE. Despite the fact that I was not informed of any meeting, I was not prepared. But it would have held if only when I came downstairs to escort this ambassador, the lifts were not switched off. And that was when I knew that I had to have this meeting regardless, because I want to hear the reason why you switch anybody's lift. So trust me, you know, we'll have a lot of work to do when it comes to breathing team spirit, when it comes to understanding our job. You see, this civil service thing or ministry thing is structured. Do you know all what you're complaining about has nothing to do with me? Do you know that? Ask the permanent secretary. There's nothing she brings for approval that we do not agree and approve. Only like 2 things. One of them was fistula. And fistula because I cannot sign what will put all of us in trouble. And I said, go and fix the file and bring it back for me to sign. Yes, we have problems, but nobody is a magician here. I don't know about you, but I'm not a magician. But I know that I'm a mover, I'm a shaker, I'm a go-getter. I'm a problem solver.
I must commend this woman, and this is what we need to see. Yes, government taking action. We put out a report. The response, we asked her to meet with the workers. She met with the workers and promised to pay attention to their plights. The workers also raised additional concerns about housing, training opportunities, and inclusion, which the minister assured will be addressed within available resources. Kudos to the Minister of Women's Affairs. Accountability. Kudos. Well, still in Abuja.
If it was some people.
You can't say that.
No, which people?
I say if it was some people before, they would sue all the...
But they will call you to NBC and they will tell you to...
They will sue.
They say, don't,
in fact, they will sue everybody. They will sue to the extent that they will sue UN.
Producer said we should move.
Oh yeah, please go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm taking the time.
I don't know who you are talking about.
I don't know too.
Well, kudos to the Minister of Women's Affairs. Well, still in Abuja, the media advisor to ATIKU Abubakar, Paul Ibe, is calling on FCT Minister Nyesom Wike to clean up what he called mountains of waste across the city. In a series of videos posted on X, Paul Ibe revealed piles of refuse in Utako Motor Park, Gwari district area, and Gwaringpa, saying that the refuse dumps have taken over major parts of the city. And I'll take Paul Ibe's tweet, and he wrote in part, Waste management and environmental degradation have become issues of serious concerns in Abuja, the federal capital. Investigations suggest that the FCDA appears overwhelmed by the challenges of mountains of waste that have taken over some major parts of the city. I honestly think that Minister Nyesom Wike needs to dedicate more time to the governance of the FCT before the entire city is overrun by refuse. By the way, this intervention was inspired by what journalist Deji Badmus did in Lagos through his sustained campaign to have a manhole that had caused multiple road accidents on the airport road to the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos fixed. Well, let's take a look at the videos that Paulie Bay posted before we take some reactions. Let's pull up that video really quickly. I just look at this, and I did see some videos that you posted online as well. And let me just take some reactions to this story, then you'll respond. Well, this is from Just Uso, who wrote, as governor of Rivers State, he could not tackle the menace of waste management. The whole city was overrun with refuse. So he can't give what he does not have. But he will give you guys good roads and flyover. You know that. That's what Minister Wike will do. He will give you roads. But you know, according to eBay, these mountains of trash have clogged the drainage and have aggravated flooding, especially during heavy rains for the piles of trash in Gwaringpa. He said that the adjoining street's entrance has been almost completely blocked by this pile of trash. And as a result, residents have started calling the street Refuse Bola Road. Bola Road? Well, I mean, okay, go ahead.
Let me just hazard a reaction. I'm sure when they're going to react, they will abuse you for saying that you do not consider the other areas of Abuja that he has cleaned and the roads he has done.
We've said that he does flyovers.
No, this is...
There is a lot of waste in Gwaringpa, Abuja, and Wike is sitting and be saying he's doing flyover and road. Anyway, some reaction said Wike himself is a waste in Abuja. I wonder why the highly intelligent and residents of Abuja can't reject the man call Wike as their administrator. Wait till they go talk. They don't vote him. They don't vote him. So we are just going to be patient till he stay or finish. That is just it. After 2027 years, I will come back to give account of how he managed the River State resources for 6 months, and he will go to jail. Are you people planning Wike? Please, you people should be calming down. Be calming down. At least he's giving you people good road and a good flyover. Look at the crowd that gather for jollof rice, but will not come to protest against bad governor. None come out to vote to change bad government. Nigeria masses who will rather endure suffering than to take action to change their situation. You waiting be your name, Ben. This thing that you said, did you vote? Did you know that a lot of people came out last 2 years to vote, but because they came out to vote, at the end of the day, the people they were voting for was not the person that they elect. So what are you saying? We will just be hoping that any people will not be traumatizing or wrecking the election again. So please, when you say something, don't say Nigerian youths will suffer to go and be eating jollof. What concerns jollof rice concern politics? There are two different things there. They are going to support the people, the person that has courage to pursue his or her dream. This one, a person where you don't vote, you come and go there on that sound, vote somebody. At the end of the day, you did not see the person sit at the president's office. Please, we are trying our best. We are trying. Our Nigeria of yesterday is not the same today. Our youth are crying, they are lamenting, they are doing it, they are talk and do. So I believe that 2027 election, hey, Nari Kandaisha, sending kits in batches as how now? Systematic dispatch my foot. We want our perform and our country. Please please them in an economy class for such a long flight. Shame on those in charge of this. Okay, this person is just talking about the football kind of a thing, which I excluded it from this particular clip. You will go church for Thanksgiving, but then use the platform to state your political ideas and message. Why does that always happen? Just say thank you to God and move on. In your office, you have more than enough opportunity to call for a media chat or just release a message for a media to spread. Person where won't go church, go thank God when they complain. Allow person to do what he want to. Okay? In as much as there is life, this life na chop, make I chop. If you chop, make I chop, Nigeria go better. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I really appreciate your massive love and support. Please kindly like, share, and subscribe. I would love to see you in my next video. For now, peace out. Kisses from me to you. Stay blessed and remain blessed.